let's just start pumping. Oh man, okay. Welcome back to MTG Foretold. Today I am going to show you the most aggro deck in the format, in my opinion. And this is the Orzhov Repartee, which is the new mechanic that came with Seekers of Strixhaven. Gonna go through the cards and just go through them as quickly as possible since there's a lot here. So we have 4 copies of Dig Site Inventory, which is from the new set. Just a 1/1 counter and gains Vigilance and a turn. And it has Flashback for white, so really good, cheap spell that you can cast a couple times. A couple of copies of a Road just to mess with the opponents and slow them down. 4 copies of Honor, which is a card you probably really haven't seen until now. And this is a 1/1 counter on target creature, and you also draw a card, and it's only 1 white. Cheap. Lecturing Scorn Mage, so this is the Repartee. So anytime you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, that could be any creature including enemies, you get some sort of effect. So for this creature, it's a 1/1 counter, and this can get pretty nutty just since it's so cheap to get out. So we have a couple of copies of Requiting Hex, triggers Repartee as well. Informed Inkwrite, this is another huge spell in the deck. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, create a 1/1 white and black Inkling creature token with flying. So anytime you cast a spell, so if you cast multiple spells in a turn, you get a constant trigger of Inkling tokens. Very strong. A couple copies of Voice of Victory just to mess with the opponent. It's a strong card no matter what. And we do have a little bit of Bitter Triumph along with Suit the Seraph, again, just sort of spot removal. 2 copies of Deep Cavern Bat, because I think this card's very valuable in really any format. Even in Historic, you see this card a lot. Messes with opponents' hands. And if it's a deck that doesn't have spot removal, or you can just get rid of spot removal, that saves our other creatures, so good no matter how you look at it. 4 copies of Killian's Confidence. This is a card that doesn't seem that strong, but what's strong about it is, you do get a card, you get 1/1 until end of turn, which is not a big deal, especially since it's 2 mana, but whenever one or more creatures you control deal combat damage to a player, that's when it's good, because then you can pay a white or a black, and you return that card from your graveyard to your hand, so it's recurring triggers of Repartee, which makes it really strong. 3 copies of Scolding Administrator. Basically like a buffed up version of the Lecturing Scorn Mage. You get a 1/1 counter on the creature, and whenever it dies, you actually can transfer those counters to another creature that you have. So really strong to just keep the counters going on your creatures. 2 copies of Cosmic Grand Zenith, because honestly this works extremely well with this deck, because you're going to be casting more than 1 spell a turn, usually, especially when you have Cosmic Grand Zenith out already. And that gives you those triggers of either, getting human soldier creature tokens, 2 of them, or you can get 1/1 counter on each creature control. Huge. And Stirring Hopesinger. This is one of the biggest cards in the Repartee deck. So, I mean, first of all, it's a 3 mana creature with flying and lifelink. Already pretty good, but then whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell that targets a creature, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. This can get nutty fast. Then I just have a little bit of spice. I added Nita, 1 copy of Nita, Form Conciliator, in case we want to take instant sorcery cards from our opponent and use it ourselves, and maybe that'll give us triggers as well in our Repartee. Why not? A little bit of fun there. And just your typical lands. I do have a copy of Restless Fortress, just in case we want to get more damage out. And, it also benefits from Repartee. Well, not Repartee, but from... if we have Stirring Hopesinger out or Cosmic Grand Zenith, can get those counters on it too. But you probably won't really be seeing this. But anyway, it's here in the deck. Yeah, this deck, well, we'll talk more about it at the end of the video, but this deck performs extremely well. I'll tell you that right now. So excited for you to see the video, and let's get into it. Opponent goes first, but at least we have early plays, so we will keep this. And they've got a Requiting Hex. Of course they do. Mono black, I guess. Okay. Cool. Gonna be that kind of game. The one time that I play aggro. I'm just gonna run into the deck that removes everything. Yeah, of course. What else is new? Uh-huh. Sure they got an Unholy and X2 in their hand. Always fun. What does this card do again? Okay. Oh, it's an outlaw. Okay. Well, this is gonna be weird. I'm not blocking. I can't block. Let's see. Okay, Goku. Removal? Okay. At least get some life back. I mean, we kind of have no choice but to block the Unstoppable Slasher at this point. Okay. Don't really have much of a choice. Ooh, Cosmogran. That's actually really nice. I think we do the tokens because we can chump block now the Unstoppable Slasher, which is fine by us. Alright, well, time's a ticking. I guess he didn't have Unholy Annex. I think at this point, if he did get that, we're fine with that. We're fine with Unholy Annex. Yeah, sure. Don't think that really matters to us. Alright, well, well, we have a lot of plays. We're not going to be able to have many spells, though, but maybe we can steal some with Nita. And I guess this is like a control pile. Wedded Line of the Void, I never see that unless they're a control pile. Yeah, it kind of hurts a little bit of our things. Could it be a Dimir Excruciator? I don't know. Definitely look like a Dimir pile, for sure. Okay. That's fine. Do Stirring Hope Singer. And then we could just do Nita, I guess. Maybe we'll cast some spells we can use. Like a stock up? Oh, well. That's not a stock up. No, if he surveils, we can maybe get some fun spells. No, Gran. Okay. Well, that is a thing, isn't it? I hate having to waste... Do I really care about anything here? You know, I guess I'll just do this. Actually... he can make us discard, but do I care about that? I don't think I do.
Clearly, you don't respect rhetoric. Opportunities are everywhere.
He's getting a lot of Grans. What kind of deck is this that has Grans Dimir? I'm so interested into knowing what this is. I'm gonna wait just in case. Okay then. Now this is a nice start. Oh boy. I have a feeling everything I put down is gonna die, isn't it? Yep. Alright, Burst Lightning. Or Shock. I forgot people could still do Shock. Okay. Has this deck been being played a lot recently, I feel like? Right? I don't know. I'm gonna do this. And then I will Requiting Hex the Ember Heart. Could have a way to protect, I suppose, now I think about it. Ooh, actually. I think we have to get rid of Slick Shot, because that's going to do a lot more damage. Ooh, Informed Inkray. Actually, let's... I have a feeling it's going to get removed again, so let's just wait. Oh, he's shocking in. Uh-oh, that's not good. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna make it out of this one. Oh, this is kind of awkward, but I kind of want to just get rid of that. Well, actually... If he gets a shock off the top, we die. Right, there's just no other way around it. Oh well. I'm banking that there's not a shock on the top. Okay, not a shock on the top. Stirring Hope Singer is a card I am so happy to see. But it might not be enough. Okay, okay, we're still in this, we're still in this. I think we do this and then we can start blocking. Oh, crap. Hold on a second. I forgot our mana's screwed because it's concealed. Okay, good, good, good. This is good, this is good. Alright, let's start pumping stuff. Let's just start pumping. Oh, man, okay. Wow. Oof, this is slow. But Stirring Hope Singer is so good. I'm willing to take this risk. It's just so good. Let's just hope we get a third land and we can play everything. Oh, okay, we got an Inked Right. That's good, that's good. I don't want to shock in because I feel like I'm going to just take a lot of damage, but that could have been a mistake. But let's get Informed Inkray because we want to be able to get things out anyway. Okay, it's just a graveyard pile. That is more than fine with us. So basically we have to kill him ASAP. Severance Priest. Okay. Haven't seen this card. I mean, really? He could take whatever he wants. We're kind of okay with that. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, it makes sense that he took that. Slows our game plan down a bit, too. It's actually a really good card. Like the apparition in Historic, Skyclave apparition. Oh, he just hardcast. Okay, I didn't realize he hardcasted that. No, I can't do that. I don't think this kills the Esper, right? I just want to see. Oh, it does. Okay. That's cool. So, what we'll do is we will get down the other Informed Inkray and get rid of this guy. buff all our stuff up and go in for smacks. I mean, if he gets a good thing, he hasn't gotten anything though in his, yeah, he's pretty weak. Man, this is full-on Abzan. I haven't seen a full-on Abzan deck like this in a long time. Ooh, that's good, that's good. Actually, do we get down this first and then cast that? I mean, we get double trigger, so we might as well, right? Like, I don't see why we wouldn't. Okay, wow. I'm actually really impressed with this. This is crazy. Okay, then. He's gonna have to... Oh, well, there we go. This is a very risky keep. But we do have Lecturing Scour Mage. And it's probably gonna get removed right away. Probably in Holy Annex, yep. Maybe? Oh, okay. Cool, that's fine. We can work with that. Don't have any lands, but sure. Well, he's already got the clock on him. I mean, we could probably carry just the Lecturing Scorn Mage if he doesn't have a way to remove it. Now the question is, does he... I think he's going to remove the Scorn Mage, yeah. Kind of figured that would be happening. I think I just erode myself. That way I can just... ramp myself. Does he have another removal? That's fine. If he does. I am more than okay with that if he wants to get rid of his removal. He's really thinking about it. Okay. Works for me. I've got enough anyway, so... I think we get down Stirring Hopesinger. If he has a way to remove it, then it is what it is, but I'm banking that he doesn't have anything past Requiting Hex. And if he doesn't, then we get Scorn Mage into a Killian's, like, that's fine. He's gonna have to remove the Bitter Triumph. I'm okay with that. That's all he's got? Okay. Works for me. I think we just do a huge buff on this. I mean, if he has a board wipe, it is what it is. Well, obviously he doesn't have a board wipe, otherwise he would have blocked. I mean, he's getting plenty of cards. All he needs to do is just, like, cast one board wipe or just enough to remove my creatures, and we lose, pretty much. Unless we top deck something good. Well, geez, this deck is something else. Pretty good start. We'll take it. I think we'll do on white. And Scolding, Stirring, and then Dig Site. Yeah, put a 1-1, okay. I'm not sure if I want to cast any more creatures in case he has, like, a board wipe coming. There's another Dimir deck, I guess. Huh, interesting. I think we just wait, honestly. Do. Yeah, I'm being just a little passive just in case I'm anticipating a board wipe coming. And we wouldn't have had the damage to actually, yeah. As I thought. Oh, that's fine, sure. Wow. Marching Scorn Mage, we got a Voice of Victory. We actually haven't seen a Voice of Victory. This is the first time we've seen the Voice of Victory, so we'll keep it. Keeps our board a little bit safe if they are a control or mid-range deck. We will tap for black. Get our Scorn out. And most likely they're going to get rid of the Voice of Victory if they have anything, because everyone is scared of the Voice of Victory once they see it. That is not a concern to us. In fact, we'd love to see it. Is this one of those, I'm just saying, I did it first. Stirring Hope Singer, nice. Like, I did the Dick Grixis discard before anyone else. Well, not, you know what I mean. I'm not trying to be full of myself, just saying. I did, well, maybe it's not Grixis. But what kind of other deck uses... wait, what? Okay, this is different. White, blue, and red. Huh. Okay. Okay, I see you, I see you. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna get rid of it now. If they have another helping hand, that's fine. It is what it is. And we need a land. Okay. I mean, I'm actually okay with that. That's fine. Maybe he has something really good underneath that card. I'm not sure. I think we do Killing's Confidence, or maybe actually Honor first, because I want more lands. Although, we do have Stirring Hope Singer. That is a really nice card. Let's see what he does. Maybe he has like a Flicker spell. Leonardo's Technique. Oh. Well, this is a different deck. I haven't seen this. I did not think I would have to block, but okay. That helped them pop off with me not blocking. This is a little rough, so we're gonna just cast this. And if he wants to attack, he's gonna have another combat phase. I think we lose this one. Yeah, that was kind of a weird mixture of cards there. I was not expecting this combination of colors to be a discard deck like that. To cheat out the Oculus. Very interesting. Well, not much we can do about it. If we get another land, I'll just cast a Hope Singer. I mean, he's going to have an additional combat phase. I really don't have much options here. Okay. Does he have enough helping hands? That was like his second one. They had Leonardo's Technique. Okay. I don't think we survive this. But let's see what I can do. land off the top would be nice. That's not a land. So let's just see what we can do here. Actually, no, because he can block, so I don't think we will be able to survive. But, yeah, there's really nothing we can do. Well, a loss is bound to happen, so it is what it is. Cosmic Grand Zenith makes an appearance, and we have the Deep Cavern Bat. We'll keep this. Sure, we can do something with it. Wish we had a Scorn Mage, but it's fine. I mean, if it's a deck that needs spells in its hands, probably gonna get rid of my bat. Oh. Interesting. Huh. I think we get rid of... I don't even know what we get rid of, honestly. This is quite interesting. I think we get rid of the Anti-Causal Vestige, because it can cheat stuff out. And then we'll just wait for him to cast something. Which you know it's coming. He will tap out. Oh, he's not tapping out. Interesting. Okay. You want to... You want to counter that? He is really thinking about it. Are you going to behold the dragon? So... Okay. I mean, we get it back anyway, so that's fine. Yeah, I'll take that back. Thank you. Once he taps out, we will get, I think, Hope Singer out. Actually, maybe Cosmogrand into Hope Singer. He's not. He's really being passive here, isn't he? I mean, I'll do it again. Okay. I know we're both being pretty passive, aren't we? I might as well just do it again, huh? Sure. I mean, that'd be silly if he blocks it now. Okay. I think we get Scolding Administrator out. Well, we'll have enough... No, we don't have enough, actually, because it's 7. I'd have to pay... Wait, no, I had to pay 4, yeah. So I need 7 mana to cast. With them dispelling and still being able to actually get it out. Okay. That's actually perfect, thank you. Now we can... Cool, now we can do the things we want to do. I think we just get everything out. That is what I was waiting for. I don't think he has any sort of board wipe, he's Simic. Another Lumbering World Wagon, okay. Well, he's got a lot of lands. Once he can get something out, yeah, it's going to be pretty nasty. But so far he's been a pretty slow deck. Which is not good for him, because... Yeah, he can crew, yeah. And that's fine. Nope. I'm okay with taking some damage. Ooh, Honor's a good one, actually. Let us get the Scalding Administrator out. Stirring Hope Singer. Dig Side Inventory. We're getting all the good stuff. Yeah, well... this is a deck. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I don't normally say this, but if you want to climb fast in Standard, I would recommend crafting Stirring Hope Singer and Informed Inkwright, and then obviously the other pieces are commons and uncommons, so hopefully you have enough to craft those as well if you don't have them. But I'm more than confident in saying to take this deck into the ladder. And usually I don't say this, because, you know, my decks are on the jank spectrum. Maybe not necessarily full-on jank, but this is 100% legit deck. And I'm sure we're going to see this more in professional tournaments as the set matures. So I would say get into it now while it's still fresh, before people realize how strong this deck is, because it is very powerful. You probably, the only one I think you would have an issue with, truly, are maybe like graveyard decks that have Bringer in the yard and such, or maybe even Kona, if you can't get rid of Kona. But we have a couple ways to get rid of Kona, like a road, you know. We have a couple things, but, you know, we don't have any graveyard hate in this deck. So if you're running into like a queue with a lot of graveyards, you may want to change out a couple things, maybe for like Strategic Betrayal, or a Soul Guide Lantern, etc., etc. But yeah, this is just an all-powerful deck. And I'll probably play this, honestly, more off camera as well, just to climb. It's a really powerful deck. I don't have anything bad to say about it. But yeah, I'll have a link in the description for my version at Moxfield below as usual. And I will see you in the next video.